Hey guys, I'm making this video because I just realized I am done hiding who I truly am. I'm done hiding behind my beliefs. A lot of people may unsubscribe, but honestly, that's okay because I think I'm never going to fit in with everyone. I'm never going to fit in with majority of people online. A lot of people may see me and they may have a problem with me. And at this point, it's like, what are we really doing? A lot of things in this world, I'm never, ever, 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 and I mean ever, going to agree with everyone. I'm never going to do it. And I'm done having this strong need to be understood. I'm done. I don't care if I'm not understood. I'm making this video to let people know where I stand, and you guys can choose to subscribe or unsubscribe. And the reason why I don't really care anymore if that does happen is because I'm not doing this as a job anymore, which that's another belief I have. I'm just going to talk about every single one of my beliefs, and a lot of them are going to be ones that are, I guess, quote unquote controversial. But I support honesty, and I'll tell you this: you're never going to get someone more honest than this. I'll tell you that, man. But let's start this. My first belief: I think that hentai is okay. I think anime, hentai, all those characters, they're okay for NSFW stuff. Why? Because they're fictional. And yeah, we're starting off strong. So a lot of people's gonna unsubscribe. I'll be like, okay, see ya. I'm letting you know because a lot of my content is gonna surround a lot of stuff. So if you guys don't like that, I'm probably not the person for you. But if you don't mind that, then you're cool with me. So guys, I told you, I'm literally just gonna say all my opinions. All my opinions. Okay. Second opinion. I don't agree with our president right now. I don't agree with Trump. I don't agree. I'm sorry. You can unsubscribe if you want. I'm sorry. Another opinion for me. I'm an individualist. I'm not a leftist, and I'm not on the right. I'm an individualist. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't really take extreme sides with things at times because sometimes too much of one side has beliefs that are in conflict with mine, and so I just decided to be more of an individualist. So I just kind of believe whatever makes sense logically for me. Good? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I want to be trans. Okay, yeah, there's a big one right there. I want to be I want to be fucking trans. So if people don't like expression, then I'm probably not the YouTuber for you. I'm just saying that right out the gate. I'm also pansexual. I just want to say that too. I'm pansexual. But if you do like that, then hey, you're vibing with me already. If you like all this crap, then you're already probably my loyal viewer right now. You're one of the ones I want to connect with. I really, really, really love rock music and punk rock and all that type of stuff. And I love emo aesthetic and stuff like that. Those are things I like. See, those are more fun little things I like, but maybe someone out there gets offended by that. I don't know. I don't know if you like that shit, cool. If you vibe with me, cool. If you're still here, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, this is a big one. How did I not talk about this? Okay, I have a beatdown kink. Yes, we're going there. I actually I like kinks, and I think they're cool as fuck. I think it's hot as shit. And people who disagree, I don't agree with the people who disagree. That made sense. Let's just act like that made sense. But yes, I have a beatdown kink. I have it really really bad, really really bad. I also respect sex workers. So yeah, we're going there. We're going there. So if you're still subscribed, then holy shit, you are a true one. What the fuck? What the fuck? You're awesome. What the fuck? How are you still subscribed? You didn't dislike the video either? You're a true one. Okay, we're gonna keep going, I guess. Oh, this one's gonna turn people away. This one's the one. This one's probably the one. I don't like AI, but I also like AI. I don't hate AI, but I don't also fully love AI. I actually think AI is a tool and it's okay, but in some cases, companies take it too far by replacing workers. So, and plus, I see nothing wrong with AI art. I am sympathetic, however, to people who do like get replaced by AI, and I think that's fucked up. I think real art and AI art can coexist, and I think AI and real people can coexist. I don't really take an extreme stance on, oh, I hate AI, or oh, I love AI. I support everything AI does. Nah, I'm more in the middle. I'm more in the middle. I think AI art is cool. AI is cool. I made AI art before. It's not a big deal. A lot of people thinks it's a big deal, and it probably is in some cases, because I do think that like sometimes if companies use it to replace people, then it's bad. But if it's made by like normal people who are struggling every day and they just want to use AI to make something really quick, there's no fucking problem with that, in my opinion. Like if you don't like AI, just don't look at it. Like I know a lot of people, they may get offended by that sentence alone, but like it's a tool. It's a tool to me. I don't really see it as something threatening. I don't see it as like life threatening. I don't think it's going to be the thing to destroy society like how a lot of people fear monger it. I think it's just a lot of people are afraid because of something new instead of learning how to coexist with the tool. They decide to hate on it, and I just don't agree with a lot of people there. If you're still subscribed, wow. But then again, I guess it makes sense, because I'm not really saying I hate AI or I love AI. I'm just saying AI is a thing that exists. I'm not going to act like it's the worst thing ever. I'm not going to act like it's the best thing ever. So if you vibe with that opinion already, then I love you. I love muscular women and muscular men. I'm into them. Both in fictional characters and real life. Like muscular men, muscular woman, that's my type. I would marry one. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion or not. Probably the muscular woman one, but even then, that shouldn't be controversial because like woman is woman. Like they're all muscular woman is just women who are just working out and being more healthy with their body. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, this is an opinion, I guess. I think women and men deserve equal rights. I think there is a lot of women who do bad things, but there's also a lot of men who do bad things. I'm more in the case of, I think men and women deserve equal rights. Like women deserve to do whatever they want to do with their own bodies. Men deserve that too. I'm not really extreme, like extreme on one side or the other. I'm like, let people do what they want to do with their own bodies, because when you start to control people's bodies, that's when it gets bad. That's why I'm also trans, and that's why I support trans rights and LGBT rights, because it's like it's their own body. Who are we to control someone else's body? I don't know. If you're still subscribed, oh my god. Because I know I'm pushing away like probably every single person in the world right now. But I don't care anymore, man. I just want to be real. Because I'm tired of having to censor my speech. Oh, that's another thing. I like free speech. I think I should be able to say whatever I want. As long as it's not hateful. Like, I usually don't like to go and, like, bully people or be hateful. But, like, I do like free speech when it's not being abused. Okay, here's one. This one may push people away. I think that we don't always have to, quote unquote, work hard in life. I don't think life should be a thing where you stress out your bones, stress out your body to work hard to get a bunch of money, or to like work hard for a company to prove your loyalty, and because of society. And I don't believe in the term lazy either. I don't believe anyone's lazy. I think it's just a lot of people just don't want to do crap that stresses out their body and their mind and their bones. And I think people are just resistant to things that are unhealthy for them. I think a lot of people just want to be able to exist without the pressure of society telling them what to do. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think working is bullshit at most times because most companies don't even pay enough. Most workplaces are like fucked up anyway. It's like, yeah. Okay, if you're still here, then wow, you really are a true one. At this point, I'm shocked. 'Cause I'm going down the whole like iceberg of my mind right now. Here's one, I guess. I'm not religious. I'm not really religious right now. I'm getting into it a little bit, but right now I'm atheist. I actually don't really believe in a god. I'm not really like a mean person though. That's the thing. I have beliefs that correlate with religious people, and it's kind of funny because every time I make a friend, they're always religious, and I think it's because me and my friends have similar beliefs. Like, I usually have the thought of, I think it's so important to be a good person, but I don't need the idea of God to be a good person. Though I'm opening up to God more, shockingly. And maybe that's another opinion right there that may turn people off. But I'm not really the type of person also to just like preach it everywhere. Like, oh, I believe in God. Or, oh my God, I'm going to make every single video about God. You know, I'm more so, I just believe. Well, whatever. But right now, yeah, I'm atheist. I still believe more in like the universe and the Big Bang and that type of stuff. And a lot of people get mad about that, but that's okay because, you know, we're all entitled to our own opinions. I also believe that, you know, if you do believe in God, that you're valid. I think you're valid as hell. You know, whatever helps people live, I'm all for it. And hell yeah, I even support it. If you believe in God, I do like believe in God more if it helps you. Okay. Let's get deeper in the iceberg. All right, here we go. This is a thing I used to be. I used to be a misanthrope. I'm not anymore, but I used to be. I used to hate people. I hated people because I felt like a lot of people would always kind of judge all the time, and that would hurt me. Like every time I'd be judged for who I am or what I represent or who like what I want to do with my life, I would always be judged, and it would like hurt me really, really badly, and people would just like get on me about it, or people would leave me, and I would always be left wondering like, what did I do wrong? Or people would always like try to manipulate me or gaslight me or say how I'm the one who's wrong, and sometimes I'm always like second guessing myself every day, crying myself to sleep, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, you know. And so I kind of became a misanthrope at one point because I just didn't trust people. Okay, my next belief. I'm a antinatalist, and what that means is I really don't believe in reproducing. I don't want a child. I do not want one. No hate though. That's the thing though. I don't hate people who do it, who do, you know, want to bring someone to the world. And in fact, I support them if they do that. I'm just more so saying for me personally, because I've seen how crazy this world is and how dark this world can get. And I've come to the conclusion that I just don't want to be the one responsible to bringing someone here if the world is not in a good place. Because I've seen so much suffering in this world in my lifetime that I just don't want to do it. And, you know, that's more so my personal belief, though. If you're still subscribed, oh my God, we just like went down to the deepest iceberg of who I am. Okay, I'm anti-work. Wait, I already said that, didn't I? Okay, never mind. I already said that stuff. Oh, okay. I love AJR. I know this is like a silly one, but I love AJR. A lot of people don't like AJR, but I love AJR. A lot of people's probably like, what the fuck? Why you like this band? No, I love AJR. I love AJR. I love their music. I always listen to it. They're one of my favorite musicians. I love their creativity. I love how catchy and fun the songs are and how deep and meaningful they are. Most songs aren't really deep and meaningful. A lot of songs are usually just kind of bland to me. AJR goes deep though into the human psyche in their music, and they actually do different things to make every single song stand out. And I really love that about them. Okay, if you're still subscribed, then wow. I guess this is more of a fun opinion. My favorite video game is River City Girls, because I have a crush on Kyoko and Misako. So I am obsessed with that game. I don't know if you guys are. I don't know. I think most people probably say I'm based for this, but Just wanted to put that out there. Unless you want to unsubscribe from that. I already went over the beatdown kink thing, right? Because I am into that a lot. And I think I do often picture myself in that. And actually, a lot of people had a problem with my beatdown kink in the past. Some people made videos being like, why? You can't, just don't talk about what you're into. Just don't talk about what you like. And I'm like, no, I have to talk about what I like, because if I don't, then I'm fake. And I don't like being fake. And that's another opinion I have. I think it's bad to be fake. I think we should all be real and genuine about what we love and what we dislike and what we value in our life. And if I like this, then that's that. You know, I'm not trying to make people quote unquote uncomfortable. But listen, if you don't like what I like, then just leave and don't talk to me. Don't look at what I'm doing if you don't like what I'm doing. If you don't understand what I'm doing, or you're not into what I'm doing, then leave. That's why I'm making this video, because I had so many people be like, acting like I'm the problem when they could have just decided to click off my video. And that's another unpopular opinion I have. That's another one right there. I don't think I'm the problem for liking things, and I think the people who are the problem are the ones who click on the video, then stay on the video to watch the video, then tell me how they felt bad for watching the video. Because they could have easily clicked off or read the title and thumbnail and decided from there if they wanted to see what I was doing, and just decide to leave from there instead of typing a whole paragraph as to why I'm bad. And that's another opinion I have. I don't really like a lot of YouTube comments, because sometimes most comments are just not all the time. I think nowadays it's been easier and more nice. A lot of you guys are nice. I want to say this. I like you guys. You guys are cool. But there's some people who comment, and they comment the most meanest crap ever. And it's annoying because, like, oh, I'm just being myself. And all of a sudden, being myself is a problem. No. A lot of comments and what people say, I don't think their opinions are valid. And you want to know why? Because they don't know me. A lot of people go on my videos, they watch 1 or 2 or 3 videos, and then they're like, okay, I know this person now. I'm going to debunk their whole entire life and say why they're bad. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, this is a good one. Okay. I don't want YouTube to be my job. Now, this is one where a lot of people's like, what the fuck? I don't want YouTube to be my job, because I feel like YouTube as a job sucks all the fun out of creating. And I actually think the modern YouTube era is horrible. I think old YouTube, like classic old YouTube, that was 1 billion times better than what we have right now. Believe it or not. Because videos back then were about having fun and experimenting with silly shit. Videos nowadays, it's all about the algorithm. It's all about, how do we please advertisers? How do we please the algorithm? How do we please everyone else? I don't want to please anyone else. I want to please myself. That came out wrong, but you get the point. I want to do that. Yeah, I want to make myself happy. You know what I mean? With my own content. Okay, I think this is my last one. I can't really think of any other on top of my head, but here's one. I think being cringe is good. I think being weird or quote unquote cringe, as long as you're not hurting anyone, is actually a good thing. I think being cringe means you're more real than most people in the world. And I actually respect cringe people more than successful people, because I feel like the people who act weird and are quote unquote like discarded by society, those people are the true ones. Those people are the ones I want to be around. Those people who are different, weird, or a little quirky, like, those are my people. Those are my people. Those are my best friends. Those are my brothers. Those are my sisters right there. I hate how society treats cringe like a crime, when in reality, being cringe is the best thing that could ever happen to you, because it means you actually have substance. You actually are a person who is finally acting different than the norm. I feel like the true cringe is following the norms of society. I'm going to be straight up with you. Like, I think that's a perfect one to end on. I think being cringe is a really, really, really good thing. All right. I think I went over some of like my most core opinions. So yeah, I'm probably gonna lose some subscribers to this video because I'm going over all this shit, but honestly, I'm okay with it. Because I'm a person where I just don't fit in. I don't fit in with society that much. I don't fit in with other people because I'm so different. I have apparently contradicting beliefs and all that stuff, you know. And a lot of people they can't really fit me anywhere. Like, even on the political spectrum, I don't fit anywhere. I don't fit on the right. I don't fit on the left. Like, and it's funny because I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of in the middle. A lot of people don't vibe with that because they want little boxes. Society wants everyone to fit little boxes so they can like easily categorize like human beings, even though human beings need more nuance. But a lot of people don't agree with that. But like, yeah. If you unsubscribe, I don't blame you. I'm not for everyone. I'm not really making this my job or anything because I'm kind of over that idea with like, oh, I need social media to make me money. Like, I'm done just blindly believing everything that the internet says. And there's another opinion right there. I don't like to believe everything that the internet says. I really don't. I don't think that everything on the internet should be taken at face value. I think a lot of people lie. I'm saying it. Like, I think a lot of people, they take the truth maybe, and then they exaggerate it. They make it into something that it's not, or they make it seem so extreme. I don't think everything on the internet is real. I think a lot of shit is fake or exaggerated for views. And I have a problem with people like that because those are the people that kind of end up hurting a lot of people. Because a lot of people end up living their lives in fear because of the videos they watch. They go down a whole rabbit hole and end up living in this fear-monger mindset, and that causes them to feel more isolated and depressed in society, which then causes a ripple effect of a bunch of depressed people. So yeah, I'm on the side of, nah, I'm all about hope and love, and I actually want the truth. I want the truth rather than a fake lie. And I feel like that's a perfect thing to end it on. Wait, okay, I have one. I found one. I have one more. I know I was gonna say I was gonna end the video, but I have one more. Okay. I believe that sometimes if someone disagrees on something with you and it goes against your identity or something that you like strongly identify with or as, then I think it's only natural for the connection to sever, and it makes sense for that to happen. And I think that it's hard to get along with people like that. So I don't think really anything can be built there. And y'all may be like, wow, that's extreme as fuck. But you want to know why? Could you imagine if I was, let's say, for example, I start my transition to be trans. Okay, let's say I decide to be trans, but I'm friends with someone who doesn't support trans. And so what happens when I want to go to my friend and tell them something deep and personal, or I want to share something that made me smile, but they end up not liking the same thing I like, and it just ends up being awkward and weird. Or worse, they end up like attacking me for it, like verbally. How can you have two people with different beliefs and have them come together without some type of emotional attack going on? I don't think it's possible. I know a lot of people may be like, what the fuck? Some cases, yeah, like if you have an opinion like, oh, I hate forks and someone's like, I love forks, they can get along because how is a fork their identity? If their belief is, I hate this thing that you are, or this thing that you love strongly, I don't think it's possible to be friends with them, because you will always be walking on eggshells just to please their worldview instead of being who you are. Let's say you love drawing pictures of water bottles, but this person hates water bottles. What do you do when you want to share your picture of water bottles with someone who hates water bottles? You fucking can't. That's why I made this video, because I realized, yeah, let me just be honest. And yeah, that's my belief. I don't think you're meant to be friends with everyone. And it sucks, but it's the truth. And I've dealt with it. So yeah, you can't be friends with everyone. You can't please everyone. You can't make everyone like you. It's just not possible. And a lot of people may say, well, that's a really negative viewpoint to come to terms with, but it's the truth. And once you come to terms with the truth, you can then move forward in an optimistic way. Like maybe find people who do get you. Maybe find people who will accept parts of you. But if you try to be friends of someone who doesn't accept like certain parts of you, it's going to be really hard to maintain that friendship. And some people can. Maybe some people can, but not everyone can. That's the thing too. A lot of people like to say, well, I did it. It's like, yeah, like every situation is different. Some people may not be able to do it. And that's another opinion I have. A lot of people tend to be like, well, I did it, so that means everyone can do it. It's not that easy. Everyone has different viewpoints, beliefs, different strengths, different personalities. They everything. You know, and so not everyone can be strong like you. And that's another thing I fucking hate. I hate that word. Oh, be strong. Be strong. You need to be strong. Some people can't be fucking strong. Some people need to be told it's okay to break sometimes. It's okay to just cry. It's okay to get angry. It's okay to just let fucking loose for a bit. It's okay to break completely right there on the floor. Sometimes people need to be told that. And I think that's perfectly okay. And that's a really strong opinion of mine. All right. Sorry if the comments were disabled too. I just knew there was going to be a bunch of people being like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You believe that? What the fuck? Let me try to tell you why you're wrong and why you shouldn't believe this. Huh? Instead of just like respecting each other and being like, we can agree to disagree. A lot of people tend to argue in like 10 different paragraphs because I don't know. Because people don't know how to like focus on their own life. So they take it out on the stranger online. That's another opinion I have. But I love you all. I want to say this too. A lot of this opinion stuff, I love my fans. If you guys have stuck with me this long and you're still subscribed and you still like my videos and my content, then you're honestly a true one. You're honestly a true one. And I feel like you and we're going to get along just fine. Because I have a live, let live personality where I believe that everyone should just like live and let live and not like, you know, get on each other's ass about different things, you know. Also, I like cartoons. I like anime and cartoons. I don't know, that's what I want to say too. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. A lot of people probably hear that and be like, how can you love anime and cartoons? You need to get a job and you need to work out, get muscular, get a girlfriend, boyfriend, none of this stupid shit. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck because I'm not living for you. Why is the internet so entitled to my body? And that's another opinion I have. But I love you all who do support me. If you stayed this long, just know, for you personally, I love you. I love the fuck out of you. And you and me, we're gonna get along just fucking fine. And I always got your back if you always got mine. You guys are gonna be the true ones, you know? And I wanna give love to those who support me. And maybe that's an opinion. You know, that I love the ones who do actually stick by my side. I love you to death. I really mean that shit. All right. Stay strong out there. Like I said, I don't like when people say stay strong. And I'm like, stay strong out there. You know, it's all about the context though. It's about the nuance of it. If people say stay strong, all like when you're like literally like at the lowest point of your life, then it's like, no. Yeah, sometimes people can't just suppress everything with a smile and act like they're strong. Sometimes there's a time and place. Sometimes you can say stay strong, and sometimes it's like, no, it's not the time, you know? But I love y'all and keep moving forward.